Welcome back to Seven Keys to Self-Love and Abundance. My name is AJ Gupta. I'm your mindset coach. Well, now you made it to day four, key four. And what is key four? Hydration. Water, water, water. Now, I may sound like a broken record and you may know all of this, but my friends, and it may sound so simple and basic to you, and it really is. But what's easy to do is easy not to do. What's easy to remember is also easy to forget. I've always known that drinking water was very important and it's vital to our optimal health. But I needed to create a pattern or a habit that allowed me to drink water without much needed effort. My parents growing up was always telling me to drink more water, and my coaches at school were always telling me to drink more water. But I always forget. And we forget that our body is made up of 80% water. And it's important that we stay hydrated. And research shows that you should drink half of your body weight in ounces of water per day. And I recommend people drink a little bit more than that because, we are more than just average, especially now in the world that we live in. There's so many other toxins, there's so many other external environmental shifts and changes that are occurring. It's important that we stay hydrated. So what are some of the benefits of drinking water and staying hydrated? Well, one, for example, my friends, it reduces the inflammation in your body, right? In our body, we have inflammation, and inflammation, the more inflammation we have, the more dis-ease we have it, the more pain we have. If you're feeling a lot of pain in your neck and shoulders, right, you probably have a lot of inflammation in those areas. There are tests that you can do that will basically tell you where the inflammation is on your body, right? And where there's more inflammation, there's typically more pain. So by drinking more water, we can significantly reduce the inflammation in the body. Water also cleans the toxins. It eliminates the toxins and free radicals that build up over the course of the day, over the course of the night when you're sleeping, in the body. So especially when you wake up in the morning, it's important to drink an entire glass of water with lemon because it flushes your body out. Your body, while you're sleeping, develops a lot of, creates a lot of toxins. Your body's working while you're sleeping, and it needs to get rid of those toxins. And the quickest and fastest way is drinking water. Water also, it helps regulate blood pressure, and it also regulates the body's temperature, right? Have you ever been to a very hot climate and then you start to feel thirsty, or you do a lot of exercise and your body temperature starts to rise and then you want that glass of water? So water helps regulate the body temperature. It also aids in digestion and organ functions as well. And what do I mean by organ function? I'll give you an example. So what was it? Over COVID, I spent 1.5 years with my grandfather, and in July 2020, my grandfather started to experience a lot of health problems, And we went to go and see his cardiologist, who is his health specialist. We went to go and see his endocrinologist, which was his, the specialist that thyroid function. For example, we went to go and see his neurologist, the specialist for his brain, because he was forgetting a few things. And then there was two or three, his GI, his gastrointestinal specialist. And every single one of them said, you need to drink more water. Every single one of them. And the reason why they said he needs to drink more water, because water cleanses every single one of those organs. So not only is it good for, our skin, right? Not only is it good for removing toxins and waste, but it's like cleansing every single one of our organs, our heart, our stomach, our kidneys, our liver, all of those things. So my grandfather was 90 when he heard this news. And when we came back home, guess what? His patterns and his habits, right? We spoke about patterns and habits. Those get kicked in. He started to forget. So remember, my friends, awareness is the master discipline. The more we can become aware of these things, the more we are most likely to do it. So I used to put little sticky notes in his bedroom that said, drink water. And that will remind him maybe in the morning and the evening to drink more water. But he needed more than that. So I used to put sticky notes all around the house. in his living room, in the bedroom, in the kitchen, in the dining room, all of those things, they're served as reminders. Because, my friends, we all need reminders. We need reminders of our love, of our light, and how great we are. We also need reminders to drink more water. But remember, these reminders won't always be there all the time, because once you start to develop the pattern and habit of drinking more water, then you won't need those reminders. So that's what happened with my grandfather. I used to put these reminders out, and then I took it to a new level because he's 90. And if he read the sticky note to drink water in the living room, he didn't want to get up and go to the kitchen to get the water. So I had to put water stations at every single thing, little water cans or little water glasses of water. So when he was there, it was easy for him to drink. Eventually, he got into the habit of just carrying a small bottle with him everywhere he went, right? Because he got annoyed with all these different stickers and signs around the house. But it worked. It got him to drink more water. So my friends, stay hydrated. When you're really hungry, drink a glass of water. This will also help reduce the cravings that you have, and it will help reduce weight. Okay. Another thing you could do, I mentioned adding fresh lemon. Add fresh lemon in your water every single day. This will increase the alkalinity, the pH of the water. The more alkaline our bodies can be, the more the less inflammation there is in the body, and the more optimal your body will perform. Okay, so stay hydrated. It helps your skin, keeps your body at optimal levels, less inflammation, less dis-ease, less toxins in your body. And my friends, your energy levels will raise, you will feel better, you will lose weight, and life will be even more enjoyable. So don't forget to hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. All right, my name is AJ Gupta. Thank you so much for joining me today. Key 4, day 4, hydration in the 7 keys to self-love and abundance. My name is AJ Gupta. I'm your mindset coach, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow in day 5.